Since 5 caseworkers are calling today a win for foster children in Illinois.
Governor J.B. Pritzker signed a new law to loosen outdated requirements in the foster and adoption system. WGEM's Claire Edlin spoke with a local caseworker today about its impact on tri-state youth.
It's called the Kinship in Demand Act, or KIND. Chaddock social workers say it will fast-track a process that takes months typically because of foster care restrictions.
Staying in a familiar place and seeing a comforting face every day. Well, I believe these can make all the difference in the life of a child.
Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker says the KIND Act was written with the safety and connection between children and caregivers in mind.
The research proves it. Youth in care living with relatives dramatically improves mental health outcomes, educational attainment, social function.
Pritzker says the majority of youth in DCFS care live with relative caregivers.
The cost of raising a child is the same.
The KIND Act will cut slack on outdated restrictions within the child welfare system that could cause more harm than help.
And these relative caregivers, they're not doing this for money. They're doing it because they love the kids.
Caseworkers at Chaddock's Foster and Adoption Center say as it is, there's enough paperwork and hoops to jump through. The hope is the KIND Act will fast-track the process.
We don't want to move a kid from a relative just because their home doesn't meet the requirements of having so many square feet in the bedroom, when that's their grandma and that's their safe place and they might have already been staying with their grandma.
Lindsay Miller with Chaddock says restrictions like these can be more harmful to a child when it leads to them getting uprooted from their relative's home and placed in a new school under the care of a stranger.
But a child that you're close to, you don't want them to go anywhere else. Like, you want to keep them, and I think that that's the best for the child.
Miller says right now it could take somewhere around 6 months to officially place foster youth in forever homes. The hope is to cut down that time under the KIND Act. Raja?
All right, thank you, Claire. And by the way, relatives or other guardians who already know the child well, such as a teacher, can receive some of the same benefits as licensed foster caregivers through the KIND Act.